You see the Democrat Party's fiasco, the debacle of their messaging? First, Democrats claimed this was a Republican shutdown. They tried to claim that. But then Democrats admitted it was a Democrat shutdown. Senator Chris Murphy, Senator Dick Durbin saying, yes, it was our shutdown. Chris Murphy even saying they lost leverage with the new Senate deal to stop it. It's also officially a Democrat shutdown because the House Democrat leadership is now officially whipping votes to vote no on the bill to reopen the government. Joining us now, the host of My View with Lara Trump on Fox News, it's Lara Trump. Lara, it's always great to see you. So this feels like, you know, basically the horses have left the barn. It's like the wheels are flying off the messaging here. What is your reaction when you heard them trying to railroad the American people, try to jam the messaging down their throats that this was a Republican shutdown when clearly it was not? It was a Democrat shutdown, and their allies in the media went along with that propaganda.
Yeah, well, we know the mainstream media, Liz, is the marketing arm for the Democrat Party. They have been for a long time, so that is maybe the least surprising part of all of this. But it's a lie, and Democrats love to do that. Despite what you heard there from Hakeem Jeffries, yes, Republicans have the White House, the House, and the Senate, but they fail there, of course, to mention the filibuster. They got to get 60 votes to get this through, and it's pretty clear if you look at the voting record. Every single time the vote was taken, Republicans wanted to reopen and refund the government. Guess who voted against it every single time? It was the Democrats. But this shows you the fracture that exists within the Democrat Party. They don't have a leader. They don't have any sort of cohesive messaging whatsoever. You just saw it play out there. And this is going to be a big problem for them going forward. You know, they have continued, and they proved it right here with this, to put party over country. Whenever you do that and the American people feel like you don't really care about them, guess what? It's going to be pretty hard for them to vote for you in the future. We have midterm elections coming up 1 year from right now. And if this is the way the Democrats are going to behave, Liz, I got to be honest, it's going to be a tough road for them.
Yeah, Americans went without, federal workers without paychecks for 40 days. They went without food stamps for 40 days. There's thousands and thousands of flight cancellations and delays that could also pour into the Thanksgiving Day weekend, holiday weekend travel. So show the Washington Post editorial board praising the 8 moderate Senate Democrats who stopped the Democrat shutdown. We got a growing list of at least a dozen Democrats on the far left. They're demanding Senator Chuck Schumer step down as Senate Minority Leader. But here's the thing, Lara. Senator Bernie Sanders said he doesn't know who the leader is who would replace Schumer. So what is going on with this rudderless, leaderless Democrat Party?
Well, they are rudderless, they are leaderless, and it started, I'm going to say, about 5 years ago when Joe Biden was elected, maybe I'll put that in air quotes, as president of the United States. The problem is that whenever you have an empty suit as the top of the ticket, and that was Joe Biden, the rest of the party continues to suffer. There was a void at the top, and it's left a lot of space for a lot of fracturing. And now you see that the kind of more, standard Democrats, the establishment wing of the party, the Chuck Schumers and Nancy Pelosi's, are really no more. Nancy's leaving. Chuck Schumer, everybody's asking to step down. And now it's the Mamdanis, the AOCs, the Bernie Sanders, the far left wing of this party that seems to have all the energy behind it.
Yeah, but they've never run a business.
So there really is a big disconnect.
Wait, they've never run a business, the far left, right? Have you seen Mamdani run a business? Have you seen AOC run a business? Have you seen Bernie Sanders run a business? Have you seen that? What they do is they set up NGOs and nonprofits to, raise money tax-free to change the U.S. into communism. And we just had on last night Xi Van Fleet. She fled communist China. She's really worried about the Democrat Party tipping over into Marxist socialism.
And we all should be. We should all be kind of terrified that it was so easy for a socialist with communist ideas like Mamdani to win in the largest city in our country, in New York City. He's going to be the next mayor. And that's not just going to impact New York. That spreads out across the country because, again, that's where the energy is in this party. Let's be clear. Part of this government shutdown was to help with his election. It was to help with elections in blue states like Virginia and New Jersey, because the Democrats, at the end of the day, are really worried about all that Donald Trump has done to help with this country, to help with our future. Yep. They're worried about the midterms. They're worried about 28. And unfortunately, what they're having to offer to the American people right now is terrifying by way of socialism and communism.
Yeah, you could see Chuck Schumer ousted before the midterms as a party leader. Lara Trump, thank you so much.